Well, it's winter time on the homestead, and as you can see, I can see my breath. It's cold out here, but the work never stops. So, time to put down the flaps and get busy here. Okay, the project we have today is moving the fire pit. The fire pit was set by somebody else who was put in this place, and it's not really working out for how we've got the studio set up, so we need to move it over a little bit. Right now it's really too close to the outhouse. You can see it right there. There's not much distance between the outhouse and the fire pit. So we're going to move it just down that cement wall a little ways. So let's get cracking. Well, there it is, all stacked, all complete. Now you notice a couple things about this. On the bottom row there I've got 7 blocks. On the next row I've got 6. It's because these blocks, these are retaining wall blocks, and you'll see right here on the back that they've got this little lip. So they interlock with each other. That way they don't move. So the second layer is a little smaller of a half circle than the bottom layer, but it's still plenty big. And another thing you'll notice about using these cement blocks is you see these cracks in them? Those cracks are from fires. This type of cement is not designed to stand up to fire. So the reason I'm using these is because they were already here. I didn't build this originally. It was here when I bought the place, and I just don't like where it's at, so I moved it over. And we're going to use it till these blocks fall apart. Then we'll probably be replacing it with rocks. But rocks have the same problem, so, but I think they look better. But you can make one of these in your backyard. It goes with just about any decor. And they work pretty good. And the reason for the wall in the back and the half circle is I don't have enough space to do a full circle and sit around it. So I put those in the back to protect that wooden fence behind from getting burned, which it would. It would just light right on fire. But as you can see, there was no problem with it, with that stack behind it over here on this part of the fence, not even singe marks. So it, and I don't know how long that fire pit was there, but I had a couple pretty good fires in it. So this should work. I also left a little space at the end here to let oxygen into the fire. That's good. So hopefully I'll get to cook some food on here or make some nice cooking videos with the open fire chef. So enjoy. Time to have a little fire and kick back and relax. Well, there we go. I got it all cleaned up, and hey, look at that. I even planted grass in the middle. That ought to work, right? That'll be grass in no time. Anyway, the next project is right next to the outhouse. I'm not a big fan of lattice. It's just not my thing. But the outhouse here, you're familiar with it. Right next to it, I'm going to be stacking firewood. So I had to build a little wood shed there. But that's another day. I think I've done enough for one day.